All right, good afternoon, good morning, greeting, depending the time they are watching this video. Greeting to all. All right, this is lesson 4 for TD that we're going to address it in week number 2. As I said earlier, we're trying to move on some of the topic to get some free time at the end of the semester. All right, we're going to address all of this topic in the practical class along with lesson 3 that is related to triangle. For this topic, lesson 4, CM routine, we're going to do some sketch in how to get through to the particular exercise required for this topic, that is a polygon and circle. Let's begin with polygon. What is polygon? Polygon is a plane figure bounded by more than 4 straight sides, right? Any bounded area who are formed for more than 4 straight sides is called polygon, right? As we learned earlier, if it's 4 sides, is a rectangle or square. If it's a 3 sides, is a polygon. If it's a 3 side, is a triangle. 4 side is a square or rectangle. More than 4, calling a polygon. The polygon can be a regular polygon or irregular polygon. If all the sides are equal in length and all the angles are equal in size, it's called a regular polygon. All sides equal or angle equal in size and all sides equal in length. It's called a regular polygon. The irregular polygon is when the sides are not equal in length or the angle are not equal in length. The angle are not equal in length because some of the sides will not equal in length. This is an example of an irregular polygon. To construct the polygon, we're gonna be looking at 2 main methods, apart than many other methods that might be posted on the media and a different type of platform. But we're gonna be concentrated in method 1 and method 2 for any number of sides of polygon. When the polygon is given the side, the length of one side, we're gonna use this method. If the polygon is given the diameter of the circumscribed circle, if it's given the diameter of the circumscribed circle, we're gonna use method number 2. When you finish these 2 methods, we're gonna look another 4 method to draw when the polygon has a 6 side polygon or sometimes some 8 side polygon. But we're gonna concentrate first in these 2 methods. That is the most important technique to address any number of sides of polygon. When you know the length of one side or when you know the circumference, all right? When you know the diameter or the circumscribed circle around the polygon. For the first one, method 1. Suppose they give us the length of one side that is 40 millimeter. And they give you the length 40. We need to construct 2 triangles. Triangle 1, that is 45 by 45, right? 45, 45. And triangle 2, the big one here, that is a 60 in that size, 60 in this size, right? And then when you get the 2 triangles, small one and the big one, we have to connect the top part of the first triangle with the top part of the second triangle. Connect them. Draw a line connecting the 2 of them. Then we need to divide this line, call it from 4 to 6, divide them in 2 equal parts. When we divide them in 2 equal parts, we find the half of the distance between top to top. This half, we're gonna call it down. The top of the first triangle, gonna call it 0.4. The half of the line, call it 0.5. The top of the big triangle, call it 0.6. This number 4, 5, 6 are important because they will determine how many sides we can do on the polygon. If we put on the compass, set the compass from 0.4 to A all B, and we draw the circle or the circumference. When you draw the circumference, we will be able to use in measurement from A to B and cut here, cut here, cut here, and cut here. If you put it in 4, you're gonna be able to cut 4 times here and create a nice square. If you set the compass in 5 to A, you're going to be able to draw a circumference, and then with measurement AB, we are able to cut a 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we place the compass in 6, from 6 to A, we're going to draw a circumference, and we're going to be able to cut a 6 times. Meaning depend the position of the needle of the compass, in which number is it? It based on the number of side that we want for the polygon. If we want 7, we need to extend this line some more, and get a measurement from 4 to 5 or 5 to 6 and mark number 7. If it's 8, from 7, we mark 8. If it's 9, from 8, you mark 9, and so on. The number that we get here, remember, is gonna represent the number of sides that you're going to get on the final polygon. All right, when you get that hard cut, only thing we have to do at the end is just draw a line using the rule from each of the point, B to here, from here to here, here to here, and we get the polygon. This is for the first method when we know the length of one side of the polygon. Let's use our sketch. That is the main objective of this class, is to, or this video presentation, is to sketch the instruction in order for you to understand better the principal technique of how to draw any object. Say that we have this line, that the line is, for instance, 40 millimeter, right? That is the length of the size of the polygon, 40 millimeter. They give you a 40. What we have to do, we have to construct, a 45-degree angle in these sides, 45-degree and 45-degree. This video will be shorter because we teach already in lesson 1 and lesson 2 how to construct a 45-degree and 45-degree. You have to do 45-degree here, right? And you have to do 45-degree in this other size. When you get 45, you have to do a 60-degree from this sides and 60-degree angle from these other sides, right? The measurement from here to here is 45 and 45. And then the measurement that we get from here to here, that are 60. From here to here, that are 60-degree angle. When you get a 2, when you create a 2 triangle, we need to join the top of the triangle with the top of the other triangle. You join one with the other one. And then using the technique of the second lesson for technical drawing, you need to refer to this lesson. We need to divide this line in 2 equal parts. Lesson 2, right? Meaning, when I do it here from this point, you're gonna bisect here, from here you're going here, from here you go around here, from here again you go on here now. When you join this point to these are the intersection, we're gonna have this point here. We have these already, and we have these already. Right? We're gonna call this one 0.4, this one 0.5, this one 0.6. As I said, if we want 7, we need to extend this line. And the distance from 4 to 5 with the compass, we stand in 6 and we get 7. If we want 8, standing 7, we get 8. If we want 9, from standing 9, then 8, and you get 9. I call them 7, call them 8, call them 9. Right? 9 point. I said, if the polygon we want to do is a 5 pentagon, we need to put the needle of the compass here to point A or to point B, to NB, and the compass will draw a circumference. The circumference will pass through A, right? Will pass through to A and B, creating a circumference around like this. That's the circumference. We get that? Only thing you need to do, put at the compass from A to B, and stand in B, he will cut. Because you are doing 5, you say what? 2. Standing here, you will say 3. Standing 3, you will say 4. And what left here is 5. When you're done, you just join the line from here to here, and then 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 from here to here. All right, and we're gonna have a 5 sides polygon. If it's 6, same principle, right? You're trying to make the video shorter. Right? Just repeat the same. You're standing 6, draw the circle, pass through to A and B, and then you're gonna cut these in 6 equal parts. That is method 1. But method number 2 is when we know the diameter of the circumference. When we know the diameter of circumference, we pass around all the vertices of the polygon. All right. When they give you the diameter, you open the compass to the radius. If the diameter is 90, you open the compass at 45 and draw the circle. Then draw a line with a horizontal line passing through to the center of the circle. These are horizontal, passing through to the center of the circle, the circumference. And you need to divide this line into the number of sides that we want to create the polygon. If the polygon is 5 sides, we need to divide this line into 5 equal space. If the polygon is 6, we need to divide this line in 6. If it's 7, we need to divide in 7. 8, 8. If it's 9, divide this line in 9 space. Right? In this particular case, the polygon has 5 equal parts, 5 sides. Meaning we need to divide this line in 5 equal parts. Lesson 2 refers to the lesson 2 to remember how to divide the line in equal part. Right? When you divide the line in equal part, you're gonna get a compass, put it on A to B, sorry, A to F, and create this arc. Then move it to F to A and create this other arc. the intersection of the two arcs, you're gonna use a rule and draw a line passing through to the point 2. Always this line must pass through to the point 2, to the number 2, intersecting the circle at the top. When intersect the circle at the top, the distance between A to the intersection of the circle at the top will give you the first length of the first side of the polygon. When you get this length, automatically you put out the compass from A to here and mark here, mark here, mark here, and mark here. From A to A, you mark. From A to here, you mark. Put it in D, you mark C. Put it in C, you mark B, and put it in B, and it will coincide with A. Just highlight all of these intersection points, and we're going to have the polygon when we know the diameter of the circumference. Let's use a sketch to explain again this method. If we know the circle, sorry, if we know, let me try to do a circle as best as I can. All right. That's the best I can do, the circle. Right? If you know the circle, if this is the center of the circumference, right? When you go to the practical class, you're going to have a demonstration with tools of all of these aspects. You need a line passing through the center, and then we need to construct a acute angle, lesson 2. And the 5 division we want, we need to divide this in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, the last one is connected to the end of this. All right, and then using the combination of the 2 set square, we're going to draw the line that we need here. All right, we're gonna have the line here. We're gonna have the second line going here. We're gonna have the other line from here. And we're gonna have the last line in here. When you count it, number 1, number 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is because we want a 5-side polygon. I call it a pentagon. Right? What you do next is set a compass from this point to this other point. Right? And when the pencil is here, you make it go out like this. Then you switch it, bring it to here, and let the pencil to draw this other arc. Right? You get the arc, you're gonna need a line from this intersection, make sure pass through to the point 2 and intersect the circle at the top. As soon pass through to the point 2, intersecting, when it cut the circle, automatically going to give you the first side of the polygon. Give you the first sides of the polygon. Let me draw it over. Right? Automatically going to give you the first sides of the polygon. When you get the first side, just use a compass from right here, they call it A. They call it A. We call this point A. We call this one B. This point B. Put the compass from A to B and a standing B. You say you make a one cut. Standing B, you make a second cut. Standing here, you make a third cut. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make a the other cut. And then the last one will be 5. All right? Only thing, when you're done, just join the line to get at the fourth side. All right? When you do it with tools, we're going to have a perfect drawing. All right? And then we're going to just have the 6 sides. When you get the tools, you got to get a equal size of the line in order to get a regular polygon. A regular polygon, as we said earlier, the line have to be equal in length and all the angle inside have to be equal in size. This is the two methods that we're going to follow in order to address this. One is when you know the circumference, when you know the diameter of the circumference. Another is when they give you the length of one side. That is for this method. When the polygon has a six side, they're calling a hexagon. In this particular case, they have a different technique to get the CM dry. The first two methods here is when we know, right? When we know the length of one side. Method 1, method 2, when we know the length of one side. And this is case 6 side, they're calling hexagon. Just remember, when it's a 5 size pentagon, 6 side hexagon, 7 size hectagon, 8 side octagon, and 9 side nonagon. All right, that is it. Let's try this. For these, they give you the length of the side AB. Say the length of the side AB 40. We open compass from A to B and draw this arc. Open compass from B to A and draw the next arc. At the intersection of the two arcs, you put the compass from here to A and you're going to create a circle. The circle will pass through to A and B, right? And then when the circle passes through to A and B, automatically we're going to get a side 1, side 2, side 3. To get the other 3 sides, put the compass from A to B, and from this intersection, you cut the circle here, and from here, you cut here. From here, you will see it pass through to this point. All right, let's see this example. Let's see this one. Say they give you the length of one side, they say is 40 millimeter. And you know the length of the side. And then you use the compass to put it from here to here, and the compass will create these arc. Then you stand it in this point to this point, and the compass will create the next arc. This intersection of the two arcs here, the section of the two arcs, is where we're gonna place the compass from this intersection to this point or to this other point. Can call it point A, can call it point B. Right, the compass on this intersection to A or B, and then you're going to draw the circle, will pass through to this point, and to reach here. that line, the arc is longer. When you get this, you see from here to A, you draw the circle. When you draw the circle, automatically we have 3 sides, right? Automatically we get this one here. You get that one here. For the other three, place the compass from A to B and standing at this point, you will cut right here. From this point, you will cut that one here. And from this point, you will get through to this one here. When you get through to this, you just join this to this. Join this to this one here. And join this to this. And it will give you the 6-side polygon when we know the length of one side at a method. You know, this second one here, also, you know the length of one side, right? AB. Suppose AB is 40. We're going to on AB 40, we're going to draw an 60-degree angle. We need to get a 60-degree in that side, 60-degree in this side, and 90-degree up. Remember the method to construct 60-degree and 60-degree? We need to apply them here. And the method to construct 90 here, we need to apply them in order to get through to this. Let's look at these example. In the line, if we have the line 40 millimeter, right? What we do in this case, we need to construct a 60-degree in the side, 60-degree in this other side. To draw 60, we need to create a provisional line, construction line, and construction line here. Right? Construction line here. Because this is the end of the line, this is the end of the line. What we do 60. For us to do 60, we need to remember 60, stand the compass in here, and any convenience, we do this. And then from here, we get this. This line that we get here, passing through to this, will be a 60-degree angle. Do the same thing in the other side. From this point, it's going to bisect this. And then from this point, you're going to bisect that one. The angle from here is equal, also is equal 60. Also is equal 60 and 60. This angle now is 60 degree, and this is also 60 degree. Now we need a 90 in here and 90 here, right? To avoid confuse more, I'm gonna draw 90 below, meaning from this point to get 90, we're gonna do this. From here, we're going to do this, right? From this point, refers to the angle construction. We mark here. From this point, we intersect this. From this point, we get this. From this point, we get this one here, right? Just get a line, pass through from this point, and go straight up. This is 90 degrees between here to here. Now, take a line, pass through to this point, go straight up. This is 90 degree also in here now, right? When you have a 60 here, and 90 degree in respect to this. To finish the exercise, the measurement that we have already, right? The measurement that we have already, right? The measurement that we have already from here to here is 40, right? Only thing we need to do is get a compass from here to here 40 and make a mark. Make this mark here. CM40 from here to here, let the compass to mark here. From this point, this intersection, let the compass to mark this. From this intersection, let the compass to intersect that one. Using line command, join all the points. Join this to this. Join this to this. Right? Join this to this. This, join it to the one here. And the one here, you join into this. Right? We do it with tools. You're gonna have a line 1, side 2, side 3, 4, 5, and 6. Using that technique. All right, just check that one. That should be all right. These are the two methods when we know the length of the sides of the polygon. The other two method is when we know the inscribed diameter of the circumference of the polygon. All right, this is, the inscribed one. And this is, the circumscribed one. For the inscribed one, imagine that the inscribed diameter is 60, calling diameter across the flat AF 60. You draw a circle, diameter 60. You open the compass, a radius 30. Open the compass, a radius 30, and draw your circle. When you draw your circle, everything you're going to use is the t-square and the 60-degree set square. With the t-square, make it in tangent to this point and draw this line. Tangent to the top of the circle, draw this line. Then put on the 60-degree set square on the top of the t-square and draw this line, tangent here. Draw this line, tangent here. Draw this line, tangent here, using the 60-degree set square. Let's demonstrate this. All right, say that open the compass, mark a point, open the compass at 30, and you draw your circle. When you have your circle, all right, when you have the circle, get the t-square, and let the line, draw a line with t-square line tangent to this point here. Draw a line tangent to this with the t-square. Draw a line tangent to this point, tangent to this other point. And then use a set square, 90-degree set square. Put it on the top of the t-square, make it tangent to this point, and draw this line at 60 degree. 60 degree. Also slide it to the other side, tangent to this, and draw this line 60 degree. Remember, the set square must be combined with the t-square. You set up the t-square below here, and then you draw the line. All right, this is the t-square below the drawing. These are the t-square. The set square is on the top, like this. right? T square is there, and it will draw 60-degree line in that part here. Then you move it, switch the set square, and you draw tangent to this point. You draw the other 60 here, 60 here. Move it to the other side, tangent to this. You draw the 60 and draw the 60. When you're done, just highlight your line. Highlight them from here to here. Then from here to here. This is just highlight all of this line. And that will give you the polygon. All right, using the set square and the T square combined in there. The top line, do it with T square. Top line and lower line. This line here with the 60 degrees set square, draw the one, draw the one, draw this, draw this. You have to rotate the set square in order to make sure that the line formed here is a 60-degree angle. Look at the last one. This is when you know the circumference, the diameter of the circumference, right? Circumscribing the polygon. If the diameter is 60, open the compass. At 30, draw the circle. When you draw the circle, right? Draw the line path through to the center and the vertical line path through to the center using the 90-degree set square. All right. Then put the compass at the same radius you use to draw the circle. Hit the compass at this point and cut it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cameras. If you want the two flat on the two sides. If you want the flat to be on the top and below, you need to start at this particular point or this particular point. You need to start the bisecting from here. Bisect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's try this. Let's try the last case. If diameter is 60, open the compass at 30. Draw your circle radius 30. Right? Draw your circle radius 30. If you want the flat to be on the side, you need to draw this vertical line right here, passing through to the center in order to start a bisecting. Right? With the same radius used to draw the circle, you stand here and you make it 1. You say 2. That would be 3. That would be 4. That would be 5. That would be 6. Right? What will be happen? The two flat gonna be on the sides. If you want the flat to be below, then you need to place the line horizontal. Right? Let's draw another circle. See the example. If we want that, what happened here? The flat now, one is here, the other is here. See them? These are the flat. Right? But if I want the flat down here, in this particular case, we need to, this vertical line, We need to put it through the center, but in horizontal position. To put it in horizontal position, the line, and then we start by setting from here, marking from here. You say 1, we say 2, the 3 will be here, the 4 will be here, the 5 will be here, and this will be the 6. When you join all of this line, now one line will be here, flat on the top, vertex on the side, like this, flat below, and flat right here. In this case, we have a flat up and down, and it is example, side and side. These are the other method that we can draw a polygon. When we have a 6-side polygon, we need to know if we have the length of one side or we have the circumference inside. If we have the polygon, right? If we have the polygon touching the circumference, touching the internal part, or we have that one, take it from outside. Just 2 methods, you follow these, no matter, right? No matter. And this is when the circle is across the flat, when circle is across the corner, right? Circle pass across the corner. The last thing for this topic, is how to find the center of the circle. If you have a circle and you don't know the center, just create this chord, create another chord here, 2 different sectors, right? And then you bisect the sector and in 2 equal parts, 2 equal parts. The intersection of the 2 bisector line will give you the center of the circle. When you want to divide a circle in 12 equal parts, you draw the circle, and then the same radius you use to draw the circle, you stand in here and cut here and mark here. You're going back to this point, stand in here and come here, mark here. You go in here, mark here, and go here. It's like how you create this, if you notice well, this is the same method that when we divide a 90-degree angle in 3 equal parts. You drawing from here to here 60-degree angle, and drawing from here to here 60. You get a 30, 30, and 30. The last one here is using the set square combined with the t square and make the set square the 30-degree to pass through to the center. We draw this line. Make a 60-degree to pass through to the center. We draw this one. Switch it around, 30-degree through the center, get a one, 60 to the center, get the other one. To inscribe a circle inside a triangle, you draw a triangle according to the given information, depend the base side, depend the size of the angle. When you get a triangle, you need to bisect 2 angles, 1 and 2. And when you bisect 1 and 2, the intersection of the 2 bisector line, will give you the center where you're going to place the compass, touching any one of the sides of the triangle to draw the circle inscribed to it. All right, that's a topic lesson 2. To circumscribe the triangle with a circle, we need to select any two sides of the triangle. If we select that one, this other one, we need to divide the side that you select in two equal parts. The side that you select, divide them in two equal parts. Topic number 2, lesson 2. Right? Divide this line in two equal parts. Divide this other line in two equal parts. The intersection of the two bisector line, this is bisector line and bisector line. This intersection, you place the needle of the compass in here, connecting to A, B, or C, and when you draw the circle, you will see that the circle will pass through to the 3 vertices of the triangle. The last one, to describe a circle on a given triangle, you need to extend the line of the triangle like this from C to D. Extend this line, construction line, and extend this line, construction line. When you extend it, you're going to form an angle here. No matter what angle is it. Just bisect this angle to get this bisector line. Bisect this other angle to get this bisector line. The intersection of the two bisector line, this intersection that's where we're going to place the needle of the compass, touching this face, and you will be able to draw the circle, describe the circle beside to the triangle. This is the method. Before we go, want to mention here the part of the circle, the outside line of forming the circle, calling the circumference line. The line, the measurement from circumference one side to the opposite side of the circumference when it passes through the center is called a diameter of the circle. From the center of the circle to the circumference of the line, we call it radius. From one part, if you divide the circumference in 4 equal parts, one section of this we call it a quadrant. If you draw this chord, this line, from circumference to circumference without passing through to the center of the circle, we're gonna call it a segment. This line is the chord and the space form is a segment. Any space form inside a circle, right, which one who do not represent 1/4 of the circle, we're gonna call it a sector. This, any space who do not form a 1/4 of the circle, we're gonna call it a sector. Right? We call it a sector. Any line who pass and touch the circumference, we call it a tangent line. When you have a circle, 1, 2, 3, 4 circle, who share the same center, we call it a concentric circle, because they are sharing the same center. Right? That is important for this topic, right? That you need to keep it in mind and to be ready for the practical class. At the practical class, we will get all the tools and do all of these sketch according to the measurement and do a precise drawing. The intention of these video presentation is only as a guideline, a sketch guideline of how to follow the instruction to get through to your practical exercise. All right, that is the end of this lesson. I hope you practice. I hope the lesson, the information be useful for you. Don't forget to subscribe the channel to get the following video coming after this, that we will be looking about a blending line and orthographic projection. All right, click on like, hand up, and see you on the next presentation. Bye-bye.